Hi guys and welcome to CatchClub. We are here with Jinder Mahal. Jinder, how are you?
Wait, you can give me a better introduction than that. Modern day Mahal.
Sorry.
Round 2.
Hi guys and welcome to CatchClub. We are here with the modern day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal. Jinder, how are you?
Good, that's way better.
I'm sorry, I'm still training, I'm still learning.
It's okay.
We are here in London for WWE 2K20. Exactly, so it's coming at the end of October. You can see Roman Reigns and Becky Lynch on the cover right there. And of course you're going to be in the game.
Yeah, of course, I'll be in the game. Unfortunately, my score is a little bit, my rating's a little bit low, but
how come?
The developer assured me it was a mistake. It was a mistake. They're going to work on fixing it real quick,
Mistakes happen.
So I forgave it. It's okay. It's not a big deal.
You deserve a 99, I mean.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, actually they're working on a patch. It's going to be a downloadable correction.
Okay.
So stay tuned to my social medias. I'll announce when it comes. But the video game's releasing October 22nd. You can pre-order it now.
That's right. So we're going to talk a little bit about your career.
Sure.
You're from Calgary, right?
Yes, yeah.
When did you start watching wrestling?
So I've been watching wrestling as long as I can remember. As long as I remember, I was watching wrestling.
Your uncle is a wrestler.
Stampede Wrestling. But I was a little bit too young to remember that. I'm born in 1986, so by the end of the 1980s, Stampede Wrestling was already not as prominent. It was mostly WWF at that time. So by the time I remember watching, it was already guys like Bret Hart, and Shawn Michaels, Razor Ramon, Undertaker, Yokozuna, these Hulk Hogan, of course, Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man, Randy Savage. These are the guys, and then later on, Rock, Stone Cold, Attitude Era, and then actually even while I was still in high school, when I started wrestling, guys like John Cena and Randy Orton and Batista were starting to come around. So it's cool, I've seen many different generations and got to be in the ring with many of the names that I mentioned. So yeah, it's awesome.
Did you actually train in Canada?
Yeah, in Calgary. Yeah, I trained Uncle Gama Singh, Bad News Brown, Bad News Allen, some other Calgary wrestlers maybe people don't know about. Jerry Morrow. I know Jericho talks about him a lot on his podcast, or he helped Chris Jericho, Lance Storm. He helped these guys, mostly Stampede Wrestling guys, around that time. And then when I got signed to WWE at FCW, Dusty Rhodes, Steve Kearns, Norman Smiley, Ricky, Steamboat, some of the best, and it was a great time,
So how was that first stint in WWE? What do you remember the most about that?
The first stint was awesome. It was a dream come true. It was my childhood dream to be in WWE. I basically went from being in college or university to being in WWE, so I didn't really have any sense of real life or anything. And at that time, I don't think I was a little bit underprepared. I wasn't prepared enough for it because I was very young. I was 24.
I wanted to ask you.
Yeah, I was 24 years old and I was on the main roster.
That's crazy.
That's
crazy.
Just my maturity level and as my level as a performer. It's nowhere near where it is right now, and I still think that I'm getting better. I believe you
learn all the time.
Yeah, I'm learning all the time. So fortunately, it was released in 2014, and for 2 years, I still wrestled on the independents. And I was fortunate enough to come back to WWE. And during the time I was away from WWE, I had all the many regrets. Like I didn't give it my all. I didn't focus enough. I didn't put in enough effort. And I always thought, okay, if I get a second chance at WWE, I'm going to give it 100%. And then I got fortunate enough to get called back. Second stint. Got called back to WWE, and that's what the Maharaja you see now. That's with 100% effort. Changed everything. In-ring, my diet, nutrition, working out, everything, my focus, mindset, everything changed. So it's like two different people.
How did it happen? I mean, when you weren't in WWE anymore, so you said that it was kind of a negative period, but then you got in shape, amazingly in shape, great physique. What changed during the
Everything changed. Priorities changed, mindset changed, habits changed. Those are the main things. But along with that, I have a nutritionist who does all my meals. I have a company who makes all my food for me. I have a strength coach who does all my workouts. I recover and sleep as much as I can. I don't socialize. I don't go out or anything anymore. Everything complete 360. Basically what I used to do, I don't do anymore. It's different, opposite.
And were you already getting back in shape when they called you?
Yeah, I already was, But a lot of people say oh, you changed overnight. No, I had already. So I'll tell you a funny story. Just one day randomly, I decided no more drinking. It's been almost 4 years, still haven't drank. This was before WWE hired me back. I was just working wrestling independence. So one day, just stopped drinking, started focusing. I'm like, that's it. I'm going to start dieting and training. As soon as I started that, 2 months after that, WWE called me to come back. So I had already started 2 months before, but it was because I had already changed my way. Like, you know, like I already changed my mindset and everything.
Positivity,
maybe
good things.
maybe WWE wouldn't have called me back if I wasn't focused.
Crazy.
Maybe it just put something in the universe, right? And
of course.
Yeah, if you start thinking positive things,
it leads to good things.
Exactly. So I changed my mindset, and then even when I came back to WWE, I didn't come back. They didn't bring me back to become WWE champion.
You were kind of back to elevate all talents.
Exactly. Yeah, because they needed they did the roster split again, right? So they needed some more
few
guys.
more wrestlers.
Yeah, that were ready for TV. Yeah, basically make the younger guys look good, right? Yeah. So exactly, elevate the younger talent. But that was okay at that time. Okay, this is my way in.
You still had the world title in your mind.
Yeah, it's okay. This is just my way in. I'll show them. I'll get my opportunity. So yeah, just even. So then when I came back, then I just took it to another level. Like I was already training hard, but then I just even more effort, even more dieting and strict, and even more discipline. Discipline is very important. You know, I didn't have discipline before. I lacked discipline, so now I have like extreme discipline.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, like I said, you came back to elevate other wrestlers.
But then
a few months later,
I was being elevated.
You're WWE champion.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever happened. It's never happened before that somebody was released and then came back within 10 months, not short of a distance.
How
within
crazy.
10 months, I was WWE champion. Yeah.
What happened there? I mean, how come you went from that to that? You know.
Hard work.
Hard work. Hard work pays off. That's the real message about that.
Discipline, setting goals, positive mindset, positive habits, everything that I mentioned before. That's the results.
You went to India as the WWE champion.
Yeah.
How was that? Can you tell us about the experience?
Awesome. It was amazing. First time ever. WWE Indian champion took WWE championship to India, so it was first time in history, right? Everybody was so proud. Everybody was so everywhere we went, it was crazy. Did lots of media, lots of appearances, and then went back. Unfortunately, I had lost the WWE championship by the time that I went back to wrestle Triple H in India. That was a huge match. Big match, again, so much positive response. Everybody, even here, everywhere. Even I'm here in London. There's huge South Asian population here. Many Indians, even Pakistani, everything. South Asians here. You know, they all still love me. Like I haven't been champion in 2 years. They still call me champion.
That's great.
Yeah,
they remember
everybody. Everybody's very proud. So,
I wanted to ask you about your goals because I heard in an interview that you have a how do I say? An interesting way of writing about your goals.
Yeah, write down.
Could you tell us about that a little bit?
Yeah. So writing down your goals is very important too. That's actually what I started to do. Like right when I made the mindset change, writing my goals down, and I still do it every morning and every night. I actually read this book called 10X. It's this author called Grant Cardone. It basically says take your goals and then multiply them by 10. Write those down, so you set such high goals that you don't really they're not even possible to accomplish, but you still work hard. So basically the worst thing is you accomplish your goals and then you ease up, then you stop working hard, right? So just write, whatever your goals are, multiply them by 10 and just work really hard. And even if you don't accomplish those goals, you'll still end up in a good place, and basically you don't get complacent.
So of course being WWE champion was a goal.
Of course, yeah.
What are the next goals for you in WWE, but also outside of wrestling?
Yeah, so in WWE, I want to become a Grand Slam champion. So in order for that to happen, I need to win the Intercontinental Championship, find a tag partner, and win the tag team championships. Those are my goals in WWE. Obviously, I want to win another WWE championship or Universal Championship. That would be great. I just want to have a long career. I want to main event a WrestleMania. I want to be on the cover of a video game. Just have a long career, go in the Hall of Fame someday. That would be awesome. Outside of WWE, I'm very much into like investing in real estate and business. I'm very business minded. So my goals outside of WWE is just have a smooth transition. Maybe I'll still work backstage in WWE. Maybe I'll be a producer, but just life after my in-ring career is over, right? Just setting myself up for that, and the next chapter of my life. Maybe hopefully start a family, everything like that. That would be nice. But for now, WWE.
Last question. So
Yeah.
you were talking about maybe starting a tag team one day. Do you have anybody in mind?
Yeah,
maybe?
so let's go past and present. Past, I would go Razor Ramon.
Oh.
Present, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre, that would be an awesome team, of course. And do you miss the Singh brothers?
Yeah, I do, but I'm very proud of them. They're on 205 Live.
They're doing good.
Yeah, they're doing good. So they're doing their own thing. So yeah, I'm proud of them. Yeah, happy for them.
Great. Yeah. You had a great time together.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was a nice time. Yeah.
Jinder, thank you for everything.
Awesome. Thank you.
Very
Appreciate
glad
it.
to meet you.
Yeah, thank
And
you.
all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.